Magic Ghost Murza, and the Magic Carpet. The crab began to tell the stories it knew to that woman and Prince Rajasimha. He who seeks the formless, the eyebrowsless, and the placeless must travel south. After traveling for a month, he will reach a large river. If he cannot cross the river, he must turn west and travel for a month. Then a boat dock will come there. After boarding the boat there and crossing the river to the other shore, a wide road will appear. One must walk a long distance on this road that goes south. At the end of that road, he will see a large, dense forest to the east. That road goes up to the edge of the forest, and then the path will end. I don't know what's beyond that, said the crab. Then the crab went to its burrow. Then the woman said, Young man, did you hear what the leader of the crabs said? I heard it, said Rajasimha. Then you can go. What you are looking for may be available to you. Try it. No one else knows about it. Now you yourself must do what you need, she said. She gave the prince food and helped him make arrangements for his departure. Taking leave of her, Rajasimha set out. Without stopping anywhere, even for a moment, he walked for days on end. After a month like this, he reached a large river like the sea. Seeing it, he realized that he could not cross it and turned west, walking along the shore to reach the boat dock. He crossed the river by boat towards the road on the opposite shore. After that, he began to walk along the road. Finally, he saw a dense forest in the east direction. Without wasting even a little time, he walked in that direction. Thus, walking along that way for 3 days, he came to the forest. He began to walk on the forest path that was visible between the trees that had grown tall after entering the forest. That path went winding and twisting. He came to a place where the trees were dense, making it difficult to enter. The forest path also ended there. Entering the dense forest area, he walked slowly, cautiously, looking here and there. The trees had grown tall. The branches appeared to grow towards the sky. The leaves were dense, preventing even a drop of sunlight from penetrating inside. In front or to the right or to the left, he could not see any path. Therefore, Rajasimha stopped there. What should I do now? I have come a long distance. He decided within himself that it was not right to go back. So he looked around carefully. On the ground, a large pit was seen. Rajasimha went near it and examined it. It seemed like some kind of a path. Rajasimha, gathering courage in his mind, slowly went down inside. It was understood to be an underground cave. Then he carefully and slowly stumbled and walked into it. He kept walking endlessly. Finally, he reached a large smoke. He went inside and looked around. There was no one inside. He sharpened his ears and listened carefully, but no sound fell on his ears. Even so, he understood that someone was coming and going to this cave. He said to himself, I don't know who lives here. I must be careful so that no danger befalls me. There was a ledge on the wall large enough for a person to lie down and sleep. Rajasimha, upon seeing it, climbed into it and lay down and immediately fell asleep. While sleeping, a thudding sound was heard. The earth shook. As the sound was deafening, he felt that what was coming was not ordinary. Immediately, he pushed himself well inside the structure and hid, cautiously crouching to see what was going to happen. Then, the sound of someone descending the cave steps was heard. A young demon with a terrifying appearance that would make onlookers shudder entered the cave. He was wearing eye-catching clothes and jewelry. The demon removed those weapons and hung them on a nail in the wall. Then he took off his upper garments and hung them on another nail. After this, sitting on the floor, he said, "Murza, come, I am hungry." Before he could finish saying this, a yellow flower mat was spread out in front of him. Delicious food items and excellent fruits were quickly placed on the mat, offering taste to the mouth and joy to the heart. The demon, after eating and drinking his fill, said, "Murza, take these away." Immediately, the yellow flower spread, and the plates, cups, and jugs on top of it suddenly vanished. The demon got up, put on his upper garments, took his weapons, and went out of that underground cave. As the sound of his footsteps gradually faded away, Rajasimha confirmed that he had left and came down from the platform. He came out from his hiding place and looked around. Except for him, there was no one in the cave. He could not see anything. He stood there for a while, thinking, who was the demon who came here? Who served the delicious food? Where did all the remaining food that the demon left go? Rajasimha decided, I will also try doing as the demon did. Rajasimha removed his weapons and hung them on a nail on the wall, just as the demon had done. He removed his clothes and hung them on another nail on the wall. Then, like a demon, he also sat on the ground and said, Murza, come, I am hungry. Immediately, a yellow flower mat was spread in front of him. Prince Rajasimha took as much as he wanted and ate his fill. He said, Murza, where are you? Come and sit down and eat as much as you want. Immediately, Murza appeared before him, sat on the ground, and ate with him. After finishing eating, Murza said, just now I have been bringing food and drinks to the demon who came here for 30 years. But not even once did he invite me to come and eat. But you are not like him. I only served you food once. Immediately you lovingly invited me to come and sit and eat with you. So I always want to be with you. Take me with you, he said. To that, Rajasimha replied happily, I will take you. I realized, when I didn't know it myself, I was searching for you and wandering through the whole forest. And finally, I came here and unexpectedly found you, he said. To that, Murza said, from today onwards, I belong to you. I will follow you at all times without separation. All right, do it, Rajasimha said. Then, coming out of the subterranean cave, the two of them walked. Murza, invisible to anyone's eyes, followed the prince at all times. Walking and walking, the two of them went a long distance and reached a meadow. As the evening approached, Rajasimha, wanting to rest a little, looked around. There he saw a tent that was smoky and blackened. The tent fabric was torn and full of holes. The prince went inside the tent. There, a sage was sitting inside and meditating. Holy man who is doing penance, forgive me for disturbing you. I begged that I should be allowed to stay in your tent only tonight. Suddenly, the sound caused the penance to be broken, and the sage, opening his eyes, was surprised to see Rajasimha and asked him how he had come to this place where no one had come before, and where he was going. Rajasimha replied that he was returning after traveling to distant places for my friend. At night you can stay here freely, but I have no food to give you, said the sage. There is not even a pot or stove in my tent, he said. To that, Rajasimha said, "I don't need anything, just give me a place to spend the night." "Then okay, you can stay here tonight and leave in the morning," said the sage, and again immersed himself in meditation. Before going to bed, the sage took out the wild fruits he had picked from the plants. In the crevices of the rocks and the dried tubers collected in the forest were the only food he had. He said to Rajasimha, "This is the food I have. Even if you don't like these, eat a little and sleep. This also is not enough for me. I don't have time to collect fruits." He said with sadness that he could not go to collect food because he was engaged in penance all the time. "Don't be sad, sage. I will arrange food for you too," said Rajasimha. Then in a loud voice, "Murza, come. I am hungry," he said. Before he could finish saying this, a yellow mat was spread before the two of them, and food items and drinks were served. Rajasimha requested Sage, "You too must sit with me and try food." Then Sage came and sat next to him and began to eat, praising and admiring his food. Rajasimha then invited Murza to come and eat. After the three of them finished eating, the prince said, "Murza, take these." Immediately, the yellow flower spread, and what was on it disappeared. The sage, having enjoyed the delicious food, requested the prince to barter with him. "Young man, give me your this Murza and the magic mat," he pleaded. "In return, I will give you a rare object," he said. "I don't want it, I don't want it," said Rajasimha. "I will not sell Murza. I want him," he said. But the sage tirelessly pleaded for Rajasimha all night. "Young man, in place of your Murza, I will give you something many times more wonderful than him," he kept saying. "Is that so? What will you give me?" asked Rajasimha. "Here, I will show you," he said, taking out a long silk handkerchief and calling Rajasimha to come out. When Rajasimha came, he threw the handkerchief and said, "Let the palace arise." At that very moment, a magnificent palace arose before them. That palace was of captivating color and beauty. Its exterior was adorned with silver and gold, and coral, pearls, and gems were embedded in it. Inside, its workmanship and wall paintings were eye-catching. It was a place of opulence and charm that could not be seen even in the palaces of the greatest kings. "Young man, you will need a palace like this," said the sage, "but I only need a little food. Furthermore, since I have also grown old, I can't wander around and collect food like before. Therefore, take this magic handkerchief and give me the Murza and the yellow mat," he requested. But however much he requested, Rajasimha refused to agree. "I don't want to. I don't want to. I will never agree to separate from my Murza for a single day. Furthermore, he said that I must take him and cure my friend's illness." Then Murza secretly said to Rajasimha's ears, "Don't refuse barter, the palace will be yours." "You will see that I will not leave you," he said. Rajasimha agreed to this exchange, heeding the advice of Murza. Then the sage threw his magic handkerchief and said, "Hide the palace." Immediately the place where the palace was disappeared. From him, Rajasimha received this handkerchief and said, "Murza now belongs to you." Then, taking leave of the ascetic, Rajasimha continued his journey. He crossed a large mountain. I acted hastily and did this deed by listening to Murza's words. He told himself that he should not have agreed to this exchange and felt sad. Prince Rajasimha worried, and he said to himself, "I have obtained this wonderful mansion, but what is the use? I have lost my friend Murza." Now he was lamenting how Murza was doing and what he was doing. Then suddenly Murza's voice fell on his ears. "Prince, do not grieve. I am coming to your side," said Murza's voice. "I will never leave you," said Murza. "But alas, what will that sage do?" asked Rajasimha. "Let him be doing meditation. I will not be his servant," replied Murza. The prince rejoiced and said, "Okay." He started to walk fast. Sometimes he ran. The desire to quickly reach his beautiful young wife made him run. Without stopping anywhere, without looking at day or night, he went very fast and reached that big river like the sea. Going around the river would take another month. So Rajasimha looked around to see if he could find a boatman here. At that time, a large boat was standing a little distance away. Many people were in it. They were also loading goods to go to the other shore. Rajasimha approached them and said, "Friends, I am coming from a very long distance." He asked very politely if they could take him to the other shore with them. "We will take you." "Get on the boat," said the one who seemed to be their leader. Prince Rajasimha thanked them and got on the boat. That boat was a little bigger, like a small ship. The boat departed.